Hi guys and girls, a video here on solving exponential equations. All an exponential equation is an equation where your unknown is in a power somewhere rather than being the base of a power or anything else. And generally when you're solving them, you're going to work in log base 10 or ln. Really, when you get to the second half of A level, you're pretty much always going to be using lns. So, like I say, it doesn't matter which one to use, but I'll do some in both. Alright. You're going to need to know your log rules. So if you don't know those already, I would check out my previous video going through those. But we're going to get straight in. I've got 3 for you. The first one, we are going to solve 4 to the power of x plus 1 equals 7. So the x is in the power, that's what makes this exponential, and we need to bring it out of the power. So you could use one of your log rules and do log to base 4, and that would cancel out the 4. But like I say, you generally want to use log base 10 or ln. I'm going to use log base 10 for this one. So I'm going to log both sides. Remember, when you're working in base 10, you don't need to put the base on the log, you can just leave it as the word log. That then drops that to the front. Like so. Then divide by log 4. Remember now, log 4 is just a number. Whatever you do, do not turn them into decimals. If a question asks for 3 sig fig, I still wouldn't turn it into a decimal till the very end, because you'll end up with compounded rounding errors. And then take away 1. Now it might be tempting to rewrite that as log of 7 over 4 minus 1, but you can't. If you remember your log rules, log 7 over 4 would be log of 7 minus log of 4. That's not what we've got here. So definitely don't do that. Right. Next one. We are going to solve 3 times 4 to the x equals 5 to the x plus 2. I'm going to go for ln on this one. So I'm going to ln both sides. That's pretty much always going to be the first step when you're solving these. Now you can't drop the power off this 4 yet. It would have to be on both of them. What you've got to do is tidy this up so you've got ln of just one thing. And it can't be 12 to the x. If you've got a multiply inside your logarithm, you can split it using a plus sign. I'm going to leave that side alone for a bit. Right, now I can take the power off the 4 and bring it down to the front. And I can do the same with the right hand side. Right, what do I need to do? I need to get my x terms together, so I need to expand this bracket. So I've got x ln 5 plus 2 ln 5. Now I'm going to put my x's over that side and my constant terms over that side. So that'll be minus x ln 5. And then 2 ln 5 minus ln 3. Next would be to take out a factor of x on the left hand side. Actually, I think I want to take that 2 inside. I think that will turn out a bit nicer. Okay, next up then is to divide by this bracket. You could tidy it up before you divide by it, it doesn't really matter. Right. Next up then is to tidy it up as much as we possibly can. So the first thing I can do is change that root 5 squared into a 25. Then I can use my log rules, because I know that if it's a log minus a log or a ln minus a ln, I can write it as the division of the two of them. There we go, there's my answer. So quite a long-winded one, pretty much all the log rules going on there, but perfectly doable if you take it step by step. Last one then. This one is going to require a specific form. So it is another solve. We're going 2 to the x plus 3, 3 to the x minus 1, and it wants our answer in the form, if I can spell, ln p over ln q. So it's telling me to use ln. So I'm going to ln both sides. Then I can drop the powers down. Expand the brackets. Put your x terms on one side and your constant terms on the other. Right, take out a factor of x from the left hand side. No, I'll do that in the next step. Divide by the bracket in front of the x. Like so. So now it's a case of tidying it up, because we want it ln of one number and ln of another number, not multiple lns going on everywhere. So I can take, what can I take? I can take the minus 3 into this, so that will become ln of 2 to the minus 3 minus ln of 3, ln of 2 and ln of 3. So I've tidied up the first bit a little bit. Well, I know ln of 2 to the minus 3 is going to be an eighth. And 2 minus ln 3 again. So now, if I've got a minus in between my logs, lns, it's the division of one by the other, so an eighth divided by 3 is a 24th. And on the bottom we're going to have a 2 over 3. So in this instance, P was 1 over 24, and Q was 2/3. There you go. Hope to followed all of that. It's not that bad really. Once you've got your log rules under your belt, you're good. See you later.